Did he just run out on me? Did he just run out on me? Hey guys, it's your girl CocoaDoll and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with a juicy story time. As you can see, this story time is about my worst day ever. I've been on a lot of bad dates, but this one takes the cake because it was just, he tried it, to be honest. He really tried it. Today I have a glass of wine with me just to ease my nerves. I'm still kind of getting used to talking to the camera and trying to overcome my camera shyness. So hopefully this helps. I'm drinking Barefoot Pink Moscato today. Oop. I've already had a couple glasses, so I'm a little on the tipsy side. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content, period. So let's just get right into this video. This story time takes place about 3 to 4 years ago. Whatever year the movie Get Out came out, that's when this took place. This was back in my college days. I had went out one of the weekends and it was a apartment party at Philly Square. And my friends and I were just there, you know, having a good time. And I had met this guy. We're gonna call him Joe because this guy was Joe all the time. So yeah, we're gonna call him Joe. I had met Joe at that party and I don't even remember what the conversation was, but one thing led to the next and we exchanged numbers. Now, Joe was not particularly my type, but I just gave him my number just because. You know us girls, sometimes we just do things just because. So we exchanged numbers, and after that night we were texting, nothing too deep. I honestly was texting him because I was bored. I was single at the time, so it was just like whatever. Like, to me it wasn't that deep. It was just texting. But he had asked me out on a date to go see the movie Get Out. And if you know, at the time Get Out was highly anticipated. Like, everybody wanted to see this movie. So of course I said yes to go to the movies with him. So the night finally came. Mind you, this is on a Tuesday, I believe, because there was a deal that night. I forget what the deal is. I barely go to the movies. He lived off campus, I lived on campus. So he picked me up from my dorm. We go to the movies, everything is cool. And we get up to the register. If you went to IUP, you know, you order your tickets and your food and everything at the same register. So we go to the register and he orders us 2 small popcorns. And I don't know, I love popcorn, okay? When I go to the movies, I never get a small popcorn because I love popcorn. Like, when I'm watching a movie, I like to indulge in some popcorn. So when he ordered us a small, I was just like, but it's cool, it's whatever. Then he asked me if I wanted something to drink. I said yeah, and before I can even tell him what I wanted to drink, he tells the cashier,
can you give us 2 waters?
did I say I wanted a water? Why would you order for me? That was the first strike. I was like, why would he order for me? And why would he order a water at that? Like, don't get me wrong, I love water. I'm a water bug. Like, I pick water over anything. But that particular night, I did not want water. Like, maybe I wanted a lemonade or something. Like, he didn't even wait for me to tell him what I wanted. He just chose for me. And you gonna choose water? And you know, at the movie theaters, they take fountain water. It's not even bottled water, it's a fountain water. Like, I did not like that at all. So that was strike 1. It was a little iffy, but I didn't say anything because, you know, at the end of the day, he's paying for everything and it's whatever. We're college students at the end of the day. But he was a little bit on the flexing side. Like, he had a new car, he had a nice car, And you know, he had a little bit of clout on campus. So I thought he would be, you know what I'm saying, a little more giving than what he was giving, if you know what I mean. But it's cool. It's whatever. Cool. We get into the theater and we're looking for seats. Mind you, Get Out was a big deal at the time, so the movie theater is packed. We're looking for our seats and he whispers to me,
Yo, let's sit in the back so we can get cozy.
are you dumb? Are you dumb? So we can get cozy? This is our first date. I don't know you like that, first of all. I don't even like you like that. You think I want to get cozy with you? No. So I told him, no, let's sit up here. I said, no, let's sit here. Right here in the front, right here, front row. It wasn't really front row. It was kind of like, you know how there's like two sections to the movies? It's like the back and there's like a space and then there's like the front. It was the front row of the back section. So we sat there. You know what I'm saying? He was moaning and groaning because I said no to him. I don't care. So we ended up sitting there. As the trailers are going, he whispers to me,
Can I get a kiss?
I don't know. Maybe it was just his personality. I don't know. Like I said, he was very well known on campus. He had a lot of clout, so I guess he thought that it was acceptable, or he thought that he could talk to me any kind of way or ask me any kind of stupid questions and I would just say yes. Because how dare you ask me that? Mind you, it's not even like that. When I tell you our conversations were very cordial, very much so friendship, the fact that he really thought in his mind that I would say yes to that. Okay. So of course I told him no. I'm looking at him like, I don't know who you think you on a date with, but this is not her. This is not she. No. I'm sorry, sir, but no. And he was just like, Every time I told him no, he had like a little attitude. So the movie starts. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. If I had known how embarrassing he would act, I wish my future self could just go back in time and just tell myself, Dolly, just stand up and walk out now because you're in for some shit. So the movie starts and this man is so loud and ghetto. He talks throughout the entire movie. Literally. Just going on. And he's cracking jokes, thinking that he's so funny. That's the thing with guys with college clout, think that they're the shit. They think they could get away with everything. They think they're so funny. No, you're not that. Pipe down. Pipe down, because you're not that. So he's just like commentating on everything on the screen. And I'm just like, I don't know why I didn't tell him to shut up, because this doll would have told him to shut up. Like, can you please lower your voice? Like, nobody, like, we're trying to. I hate people like that at the movie theater. And the fact that I was on a date with someone like that, it was so embarrassing. I just wanted to like crawl into a hole. It was that bad. So he's just cracking jokes throughout the whole movie. And as you know, the main characters in the movie was an interracial couple. And he's talking about somehow he could never be with a white chick because if you know the movie, you know what I'm referring to. White girls are like this, white girls are like that, I would never. And I'm just like, this is embarrassing. Are you not embarrassed?
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
So the movie finally is over. It was a really good movie. I enjoyed myself, despite the ghetto-ness to my right. I enjoyed myself. Tried my best to ignore God. Like, I had patience and strength because the doll today does not have that type of patience. If that had happened to me today, like I would have walked out because it was that embarrassing. So the movie is over and we're all walking towards the exit. So we're walking and talking and everything is cool. All of a sudden, my date, Joe, darts to the exit. Literally, zoom. I'm just like, everybody's just like, did he just run out on me? Did he just run out on me? Everybody's like making jokes because, as you know, in the movie, there was a scene where the guy's like, he runs and he goes like that. Everybody was cracking jokes like, yo, this nigga's running from like the guy from Get Out. While everybody's like joking and bidding, I'm livid. I'm livid because how dare you walk out on me? In my mind, I'm thinking like he just like left me stranded in a way. I walk out the theater. I walk out of the actual like building and I'm looking around and he's nowhere to be found. So I call my friend, I'm gonna call her Ty. I call Ty and I'm spazzing on the phone. I'm like,
you would not believe what just happened to me, girl. He really just dipped out on me. Literally ran out the theater.
and she's like, what? Like, what the fuck? At the time, I did not have a car. So I'm just like, oh, now I gotta order Uber. I don't even think Ubers were like a thing back then. But I don't even know. Like, I was just trying to figure out how to get back to campus. As I'm on the phone, a car pulls up in front of me. The window rolls down, and it's him.
Get in.
Girl, I'm gonna call you back.
My ass got in the car because I had no other way to get back. At the time, I did it. Today, I would have been like, and I probably would have been halfway home. But, you know, I didn't have a car at the time, so I got in. I slammed the door. I have an attitude because what did you just pull? Like, what was that? He goes, I can explain. So basically, he had called out sick off of work that day, and he seen his boss at the theater as we were walking out. So he ran out. But in my mind, I'm like, that brought so much attention onto you. Like, literally everybody in the theater saw you run out. Like, that was not the smartest thing to do. So he's explaining to me that, you know, I would have got fired if he had seen me. And in my mind, I'm like, he probably saw you. Everybody saw you. You literally darted out. You were the only one running in a group of walking people. So I still have an attitude because I don't like embarrassment. That was very embarrassing. Not only were you very ghetto and loud throughout the whole movie, but you literally ran away from me. And if you had thought things through, you know, if you had actually thought, you would have just tried to hide your face and you maybe sped walk, but not dart. Like, when I tell you he zoomed out of the... I'm in the passenger seat on my phone. I still have an attitude. And he's just like, why are you still mad? I just told you why. Blah, blah. I came back around and picked you up. I don't care. Get me back to my dorm. Because this is the last time you'll ever see me. Get me back to my dorm. I don't want to see you again. Because at that point, that was like the 5th strike. Honestly. You know, when you're on a date with somebody or when you're hanging out with somebody and in the back of your mind, you're like, I'm never hanging out with this person again. That was that. Him running out of the theater was just the icing on the cake. I'm like, oh yeah, we not linking ever after this. So he drives me back to my dorm and I just leave. I go back to my dorm and that was that. We're still cool to this day. Like, if I were to see him, you know, it's what's up, but it was never that. It was never giving that, and it never will. I like to conclude my story times with, you know, a message or like the lesson that was learned. I guess that was my karma for going on a date with someone I didn't particularly like. I don't know, maybe that's what I got, but I got a movie out of it. I'm dead. So that is the story time of the worst date I've ever been on. Nothing tops that, honestly. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.